Yes, so my people, I am live again. And so this morning we'll be looking at a, meme, a meme that is circulating among the Muslims. You know, God Logic revealed a video the other day with Hutman Ibn Farouk. And the guy is caught lying, where the guy take the footnote of an hadith and put it into the hadith to deceive the Christians. And even though he's caught lying, the latest video that God Logic show of Uthman Farouk, peace to you, my brother. Peace to you, my. How are you? So the latest video that God Logic show about Hutman Ibn Farouk, you will see where he, um, Hutman footnote Farouk, you will see where Hutman continued to lie to God Logic about the video. This is how the Muslim mind works. Uh, they always think to justify everything they do. They don't care what they do. No, don't. There is no admission like, oh, this is wrong. Or they, they tend to justify. Um, I'm off to black this guy right here because this guy is disrespectful. So let me block this guy because this guy is disrespectful right now. He see me live, but he calling me. I don't know why is this guy calling me. So I'm gonna have to block this guy, man. So so what we are talking about now, let's get back to it. I had to block the guy because the guy is so disrespectful. So what is going on here is we're gonna show you. So the Muslim kill a lady in Nigeria, and they actually light her on fire. Say that she blasphemed against Muhammad. They actually light her on fire while she's alive, while they're shouting Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You see what Islam do to their mind. Islam take away their conscience, take away their mind, destroy their humanity. So this is the latest thing that you see going around now, because they're trying hard to make themselves look good. So this is the latest thing you will see going around. So let me see if I could find it. So the latest thing you see going around is a meme. And in this meme, they try to, you will see where they're trying hard, desperately, very, very desperate to cover up the evil of what they have done. So you will see inside this meme, you will see where the Muslims are actually saying that the people who done this thing, they do it because of the Bible. You will literally see where the Muslims say the reason that this thing was done is not because of Islam, but we already done a video on it showing where Muhammad allow a man to kill a woman who was talking, who was accused of talking bad about Muhammad, and Muhammad say no one should harm this man. And again, a Jewish woman who was talking about Muhammad was killed, and Muhammad say no one should kill the person who killed the Jewish woman. So you see that Muslims Muslims have a right, in a sense, according to the Quran, to kill people who talk bad about Muhammad. Um, this guy is calling me on Messenger. How I'm live on, and he know that I am live, but he calling me on Messenger. How is Messenger? If you want to call someone, you know, you could get a link to come on, but his Wi-Fi is never good. He live in Nigeria, and his Wi-Fi is never good, so he's never gonna benefit anyone if he comes on, because you can't hear what he's saying. His Wi-Fi is in and out and in and out, and you cannot really benefit. It doesn't edify anyone he coming on until he can get proper Wi-Fi. Then he won't edit edify. Sorry, he won't edify anyone. Him coming on here, but let's show you guys something. This is the meme that is circulating around now, and you see many Muslims are using it. This is the meme that they're using. So let me show you this meme. So this is the meme that they're using. And if you notice what they do, they put all the killing in the Bible, as if we are living in the Old Testament. And all these killing that you see here, Old Testament. And you see, notice what this idiot right here. He said, kill gays. And then he put Roman 1 verse. Can you show me where in Roman 1, in the book of Romans 1, verse 21 to 20 to 32, where he say kill gay? Nowhere. Nowhere is there. This is how evil they are. And, you cannot trust a Muslim. They are very, very evil. Evilest people. When I say Muslim, I'm talking about these Dawa idiots, these Dawa donkeys out here. You can't trust them. They're very evilest people and deceptive people. And then you see kill disobedient children, and he put Mark uh, Mark 7 verse 10, when Mark 7 verse 10 does not tell anyone to kill disobedient children, because according to Jesus says your enemies shall be the member of your own household. And then Jesus told you to love your enemies and pray for your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. And he tell you that your enemies shall be of your own household. So at the end of the day, you see where he's lying, trying to say that Jesus promotes killing of disobedient children in the New Testament, which is a lie. So he says, is Deborah's death biblical? That's the question they asked. So it's a kill all blasphemers. And he put it in quotation. He said, kill all blasphemers. Leviticus 24 verse 11. So if you guys look here, you will see where this Muslim, they are promoting kill blasphemers. Sorry, I think let me escape this a little bit. So they are saying the Bible promote killing blasphemers. Say, is Deborah's death biblical? You will see this floating around everywhere. I've seen it like 3-4 times already this morning. And it says, kill all blasphemers. Leviticus 24 verse 14. And Jesus says, I have not come to change the law, but to fulfill them. Do you see how stupid this guy is? Fulfill, what does the word fulfill mean? The fulfill mean to complete. So it didn't, the law is not changed, but complete. When something is complete, that means it's finalized. So Jesus didn't say he did not come to change the law. He said he did not come to abolish the law, to get rid of the law, but to fulfill them. That's not what the Bible says. So you see how deceptive this guy is. So let's get into the Bible a little bit, and let's go to Matthew, the book of Matthew 5, just because these guys are the biggest liars ever, man. So you got to reveal them. We go to the book of Matthew 5. So let's go to the book of Matthew 5 real fast, and we kind of go through and show you something. Matthew 5. And we're going to start where he start. Notice what Jesus say here. So let me make sure that's it. Jesus says, think not I come to destroy the law. So he didn't come to destroy the law or the prophet. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So he came to fulfill the law. What does it mean to fulfill? If you look up the word fulfill, it means to complete. You know, the meaning that Jesus is applying here is that he come to complete the law. Because you will see that he went on to complete the law, to finalize the law. That's what it means, to not to destroy, but to finalize. So if Jesus is finalizing the law, you will see what Jesus do to finalize the law. So Jesus is saying, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled, until all be completed. Not a jot, a tittle will pass from the law until it is completed. That's what he means. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these law, the least commandment, shall and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of God. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom. So look what Jesus did, you know, and this is how we need to read the Bible in context. So Jesus speak these words, and then he continued to talk. And when he got to verse, and if the Muslim should read in context and read to verse 21, you will see, he have heard that it was said of time of old, thou shalt not kill. This is the law, thou shalt not kill. And whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. So Jesus is completing the law now, because he's fulfilling the law. He said, not one jot shall pass from the law until all be fulfilled. So now he is fulfilling the law. He's showing you how the law is fulfilled in him. So he said, but I say to you, so in the old law, this is thou shalt not kill. But under Jesus' law, he said, but I say to you that whosoever shall be angry with his brother shall without a cause shall be in danger of judgment. So you see how Jesus' law is even the law that Jesus came, the final law, the complete law, is very, very strict, to the point where in the Moses law, thou shalt not kill. Under Jesus's law, the law of the Messiah, it is so strict that if you are angry with your brother, you're in danger of judgment. And if you shall say to your brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whoever shall say, thou fool. So if you say to your brother, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. This is how serious the law is. The complete law is under the Messiah. So the Messiah continue. So you see that the Messiah is completing the law, fulfilling the law, bringing the law to its finality. I should I say, he's the finality. He's the purpose of the law. He's bringing about the final purpose of the law. And if you go down and continue, you will see in the old days, he says, ye have heard that it was said of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. So under the law of Moses, he said, thou shalt not commit adultery. But notice what the Messiah says. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath commit adultery with her already in his heart. So you see that verse 28. And what does that tell us? That Muhammad was an adulterer. Because Muhammad went to his adopted son's house, looked at the man's wife, Zainab, and lusted for the man's wife, and did not stop until he wrote a Quranic verse that tell him that it's okay to take his adopted son's wife. So Muhammad was an adulterer under the law of the Messiah. So you see that Jesus is actually finalizing and completing the law. And as they continue, what do we see as Jesus continue to finalize the law? We go further down. If we go further down, we will see where Jesus continue to finalize the law. So we go to 43. Ye have heard that it was said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemies. So thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemies. So under the old law system, people they were taught to love their neighbor and hate their enemies. It's not written in the Moses law, in the law given to Moses, but what is written in the Jewish law system that was given by the Jewish Sadducees and the Pharisees is what Jesus is saying to you. But I say unto you, love your enemies. Love your enemies. Bless those that curse you. And do good to them that hate you. So what should happen to the person who cursed Muhammad? What if the Muslim were to follow Jesus's law, what would happen to the person who was cursing Muhammad? Even though there is no evidence that Debbie cursed Muhammad. We know Muslims, they will lie on you because this is a part of their dawah, to lie. So it says, but I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. That's what Jesus' law says. So, but if you notice on the meme, if you go back to the meme, let's go back to the meme, and we will see what the Muslim was trying to sell. This is how evil they are. They kill the woman, and they're trying to use Jesus to sell their lies. Look what he wrote at the bottom: kill all blasphemers. You see at the bottom, he says, kill all blasphemers. And Jesus said, I have not come to change the law, but to fulfill them. Jesus did not say he didn't come to change the law. He said, I did not come to destroy the law or to abolish the law, but to fulfill them, to complete them. So in the complete law, what did Jesus say? Would Debbie be killed for so-called blasphemy against Muhammad, for saying something bad against Muhammad under Jesus' law? No, because Jesus says, love your enemies and love those who persecute you, and those who say bad things against you, you should love them. This is what the verse actually says. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. Pray for them who despisefully use you and persecute you. It didn't stop there. That ye may be the children of your Father. And Muhammad said, is God is father to no one. And this is why these Abduls are so evil, because a slave have no love relationship with his master in most cases. For he maketh the sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and the unjust. So you see what Jesus says, for if ye love them which love you, what reward have he? Do not even the publicans, do not even the publicans the same? So Jesus is saying, if you love them who love you. So these Muslims have no love for Deborah, and that's why they kill her. But look at the evil of this Abduls. Let's go deeper into the evil. God bless you. my brother. Look at the evil of the Abdul. Let me show you how evil these Abduls are. And we need to take these into consideration, man. Look what he wrote here. He misrepresent Jesus, and then he actually misrepresent Leviticus 24, verse 14. Let's go to Leviticus 24, verse 14 and read within the context, because this is the problem with the Abduls. They don't read within context. So here you are trying to use the Bible to justify the evil that happened to this woman in Nigeria, where this woman was accused of blaspheming against Muhammad. Does the Bible teach blasphemy against regular human being? No. You can't blaspheme a man, a regular man. And this is why we know that Jesus is God, because you have blasphemy against Jesus. But you have never seen anywhere in the Bible where you could blaspheme a man, a regular man. And I will show you something. Hey, my friend Crystal, how you doing, man? Let me show you something that is so detrimental to these Abdul. So he quoted he didn't really quote Leviticus 24 verse kill all blasphemers, and that he put it in quotation. But if we should go to the book of Leviticus, what do you think that we're going to see? Leviticus 24. If we should go there, what do you think we're going to find there? Nothing like what the Abdul says, because they are liars. Let's go there. So if you see the part that I put in this part there, right there, we're going to read that. The son of the Israelite woman blasphemed the name. Notice he said the name. What do you think the name is? The name. God. Hashem. So who did the woman blaspheme? The son of the Israelite woman blasphemed the name with a curse. So he blasphemed the name. He blasphemed who? He blasphemed Jehovah with a curse. He didn't blaspheme a man. You can't blaspheme man. So they brought him to Moses. His mother's name was Shelomith, the daughter of Deborah and the Danite, sorry. They put him in custody until the word of the Lord should be made clear to them. Do you notice this? This is law. This is not no stupidity like what happened in Nigeria, where you just accuse somebody of blasphemy and then start stoning the person and then burning the person while the person is still alive. As I say to people, man, and you look into it, you will see the activity of these Muslims, and you will know they are demon-possessed people. Demon-possessed people. What did the Messiah say in John 8, verse 44? He said they are like their father, the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning. He was a murderer from the beginning. And look what these Abduls are trying to use to justify killing this woman. This verse. But do you see this verse supporting nothing here? First, from the, they're trying to use this chapter and verse 14. And you will see that this have nothing to do with a man. The son of the Israelite woman blasphemed the name. What is the name? Hashem. The name. And who is the name? With a curse. God Almighty. And they brought him to Moses. His mother's name was Shelomith, the daughter of Deborah, the Danite. They put him in custody until the will of the Lord should be made clear to them. The will of the Lord. The Lord said to Moses, notice who is judging this guy. Notice who is judging the guy who blasphemed against God. The Lord said to Moses, take the blasphemer outside the camp. All those who heard him are to lay their hands on his head. All those who heard him. and the entire assembly is to stone him. So the Israelite say to the Israelites, sorry, anyone who curses God, anyone who curses God will be held responsible. Anyone who blasphemes the name, let's get this off there. Notice what it says here. And this is how dangerous these Muslims are. So you're using something, and that's a confession they're making to you. I'm going to show you what their confession is. It says, all those who heard him, so okay. Anyone who blasphemes the name of the Lord is to be put to death. Anyone who blasphemes the name of the Lord should be put to death. Anyone who blasphemes the name of the Lord. Not anyone who blasphemes the name of Moses. Not anyone who blasphemes the name of Aaron. Not anyone who blasphemes the name of Miriam. But anyone who blasphemes the name of the Lord should be put to death. And this is why we know that Jesus is God. Because the Bible is telling you who you can blaspheme. Nowhere did the Bible tell you that you can blaspheme a man, a regular man. Where does the Bible say that you can blaspheme a regular man? Show me that verse. So what is this Muslim telling you? When the Muslim are using this, what is this telling you? They're actually admitting to you that Muhammad is their God. These demons took our sister. Right. Totally, I agree with you. They're actually admitting that Muhammad is their God. Because if you could compare these verses, because if you notice what he gave on the meme, Leviticus 24 verse 14. And notice what Leviticus 24 verse 14 says. Take the blasphemer outside the camp. All those who heard him are to lay their hands on him, and the entire assembly is to stone him. But he didn't stop there. Say to the Israelite, anyone who curses their God will be held responsible. Anyone who curses their God. So these Abdul are actually admitting that they're worshiping Muhammad. These Abdul are actually acknowledging to us that Muhammad is their God. Have you ever seen anyone being stoned or killed in Nigeria or anywhere for blasphemy against Allah? I've never seen any. Every time you see people kill, who they blaspheme? Muhammad. Muhammad is their God. Muhammad is their God. W. Maché had a video that I use in my video showing where a man eat Muhammad poop. Muhammad stoop down to have a feces to release his nature, and as soon as he could poop, the man grabbed the poop and eat it. They were used to drink Muhammad bath water. What does that tell you? That these people are worshippers of man. They deny it. Oh, we only worship Allah. But they have more love for Muhammad than they have for their God. They have more love for Muhammad than they have for their God. So the Abdul is here. So let me see what he says. You have got to hold onto those straw, Olga. Hold onto your lies. What is he talking about? What lie have I told? Abdul, what? Show me the lie. Show me the lie that I've told. Do you see that? They are worshiping Muhammad. These idiots are worshiping Muhammad. They are worshiping Muhammad, because this is talking about God, and you comparing it to killing a woman for so-called blasphemy against Muhammad. I heard that the last words from from our sister is, what do you expect to achieve from this? What do you expect to achieve from this? So let me show you why they killed that woman. Let me show you. Because the Messiah word is the destruction. And this is why people like this guy that just comment, he ate Jesus because Jesus' word is destroying Islam, showing us that Islam is nothing but a devil's religion. Sorry. Let me show you what the Messiah say about these murdering Muslims. This is what the Messiah say about them, including Muhammad. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desire. Notice this. You want to carry out your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth. He was a murderer from the beginning. And do you notice how these Abduls lie? How they take the Bible and they twist the Bible to lie. For there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speak in his native language. When he lie, he speak in his natural tongue. But let's show you something. Go back to the meme, and you will see how the guy lied. And God Logic have a video showing Uthman Fibin Farouk still lying. Still lying. The poor brother had to just be laughing because he can't believe a human being would just be so presumptuous, lying, and he's lying on record. This guy, do you see, is Deborah's death biblical? No, her death is not biblical. Who did she blaspheme? Did she blaspheme Hashem? Did she blaspheme against Hashem? And is she living in the Old Testament days? No. We show you that the Messiah says what the Messiah say. Let me show you more about what the Messiah say. Because notice what he says. Kill all blasphemer. And Jesus says, I have not come to change the law, but to fulfill them. What does it mean to fulfill the law? To complete the law. And did Jesus complete the law and tell us how to behave with each other? The thief comes to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life. Yes, that's what the Messiah says. And have it all its fullness. Yes, that's what the Messiah say. But look what the Messiah say. And this is why we show these idiots that they're not really representing God when they talk their nonsense. Let me show you what the Messiah says here. They're not representing God. They think they are, but they're not. This is what the Messiah says here. The Messiah says this. Moreover, the Father judges no one, but hath entrusted all judgment to the Son. So if the Son didn't tell you to kill anyone, you should not be killing anyone. And he has given him authority to execute judgment because he is the Son of Man. So who is executing judgment? The Son of Man. And when will the Son of Man execute his judgment? When will he execute his judgment? Let me show you when he will execute his judgment. When the Son of Man shall come with his angels, that's when judgment will be executed. So let me show you that. So if you look at John 16, verse 27, what do we see when we look at John 16, verse 27? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angel, and then he shall reward each person according to what they have done. So the Son of Man, Jesus is given authority to judge because he is the Son of Man. And when will the Son of Man judge and reward people according to what they do? The Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels. So how is this idiot using Jesus's law to say that Jesus did not change the law? What Jesus did, he complete the law. And he's telling you that the judgment under the law will come when the Son of Man come in his Father's glory with his angels. Did anybody see any angel with these idiots who killed Deborah? The only angel that I know was with those idiots is the devil. So you see that. So where is it that Jesus give these idiots authority to kill that, kill that woman? Not only that, that's not the only way thing that we see in the Bible. If we look at just look at Matthew 11 verse 27. What you see at Matthew 11 verse 27? What do you see there? Jesus is telling you who have authority to do things. And under his authority, what he told us under his authority, to love our enemies. That's what he told us under his authority. He says here, what does he say here? All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Father except the Son. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. But he says, all things have been committed to me by my Father. So all things have committed to him. And what did he tell us? The one who have all things committed to him, what did he tell us? Did he tell us to kill anyone? No. What did he tell us? What did he tell us? Let me show you what he tell us. Sorry, I got out of that. I should now. Let me show you what he tell us. Matthew 7, verse 12. This is what he told us. Look at the beautiful verse that these Abduls ignore and kill that woman. Look at the beautiful verse. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sum up the law and the prophet. Do you see what Jesus did? He's telling you right here that this is the completion of the law and the prophet. And, when Jesus says, I come to not to abolish the law, but to fulfill them, to complete them, this completion of the law is for us in everything to do to others what we would have them do to us. This is what it means. In everything. So tell me which one of these Abduls would like a Christian to stone them to death for blaspheming against Jesus? Which one of these Abduls would like a Christian to stone them to death for blaspheming against Jesus? And this is how stupid these Abduls are, to the point where they are using Jesus to support their killing. Can you imagine that? The Abdul reached to a point where they so blatant in their evil and their lies that they're thinking to use Jesus to support killing that woman. Do you see what this fool write? Is Deborah's death biblical? Kill all blasphemer. Who did Deborah blaspheme against? According to Leviticus 24, you should be killed for blaspheming the name, for blaspheming the Lord your God. That's what the verse says. Not the verse, the chapter says. If you read from like verse 13 all the way down to like verse 16, this is how you read within context. It is telling you It is telling the people living in those days to kill the people who blaspheme against God Almighty. It doesn't apply to us. It does not apply to us in this time, because Jesus came and he fulfilled the law, complete the law, and he's telling us that he is the one who reward people for their evil. Do you see what the Abdul do? Both of the verses that he quotes right here, he put right here, Leviticus 24 verse 14 and Matthew 5 verse 17 to 19, taken out of context. Taken out of context to sell evil, to promote the fact that they are killing people, just totally murdering people. You know, murdering people because what? Islam is from the devil. Did the Messiah tell us that Islam is from the devil? Did the Messiah tell us that Islam is from the devil? Did the Messiah tell us that Islam is from the devil? Yes, he did. Yes, the Messiah tell us that Islam is from the devil. Before the Messiah leave, the Messiah told us that Islam is from the devil. And Muhammad sent us subliminal messages that Islam is from the devil. But what else do we want? Muhammad sent subliminal messages that Islam from the devil. Let me show you these messages of Muhammad, showing you that Islam is from the devil. I'm going to put together these messages showing you that Muhammad confessed to us in subliminal messages that Islam is from the devil. And I'm showing you that the Messiah tell us before he leaves this earth that Islam is from the devil. Okay. The people asked Muhammad, how does your revelation come to you? And this is how Muhammad answered the people. Sometime it, meaning the Quran, is revealed like the ringing of a bell. And then here is what Muhammad said. Abu Hurairah, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari 32:15. And then in Sahih Muslim, book 24, hadith 52:79, Muhammad is saying. Muhammad says, sometimes it is revealed, the Quran is revealed like the ringing of a bell. And then listen to what Muhammad is going to say later. The bell is the instrument of Satan. Subliminal messages telling you that you are worshiping Satan. These Muslims are worshiping Satan. But that's not the end of it. That's not the end of it. Let's take another journey to where Muhammad actually is telling these Muslims that they are worshiping Satan. Here is another one. Here is another one. So we know, if we look at the historical background of how Muhammad get his revelation, we see that the earliest biography of Muhammad is Ibn Ishaq Sirat Rasul, which is the life of Muhammad. On page 106, Muhammad said, I thought, woe is me, poet are possessed. Why was Muhammad thinking that he was possessed? It's not somebody accusing Muhammad of being possessed, but Muhammad is thinking that he was possessed. And these Muslims will say, oh, Ibn Ishaq is a liar and this and that. But guess what? Guess what? A lot of what Ibn Ishaq wrote came from Isham. What's this guy called? I think Isham, who know the Sahaba. So a lot of things that this guy was writing came from someone who know the Sahaba. And not only that, we see where Bukhari told us that Muhammad was suicidal. Why would Muhammad Al-Tabari told us this? The reason for Muhammad's suicidal ideation was because he believed that he was possessed. There got to be a reason why a person is trying to kill themselves. You claim that you're getting revelation from God, but you're trying to kill yourself. Something is in the message of Islam is not right. Something is not right. From the get-go, something is not right. When Muhammad ran home to his wife, he told his wife, I fear for myself. He asked her, what is wrong with me? But look at this. Muhammad told his followers that Allah appointed a Satan to every prophet. So the people, and we could find this in Sahih Muslim. We could find this in I think Sahih Muslim and also Sahih Muslim 28:14, and I think he's finding also in Bukhari. So he's saying to them that Allah appointed a devil, a Satan, to every prophet. And we find that also in the Quran 6 verse 112, where the Quran is saying that Allah appointed the Satan to every prophet, and this Satan is involved in decorative speech of delusion. Read it for yourself. So this Satan is involved in decorative speech of delusion, according to Surah 6 verse 112. But listen what Muhammad says. When Muhammad says, tell his companion that there's appointed a demon, a devil, or a Satan to him, they are to every prophet. They said, to you too, Allah apostle? And he said, yes, but his demon only command him for good. So his demon, was commanding him. But according to the Quran, what is the purpose of the demon? The devil is to involve in decorative speech of delusion. They involve in decorative speech of delusion. So this devil that is involved in decorative of speech of delusion is commanding Muhammad, but for good. And we find that in Sahih Muslim 28:14, and the corresponding Quranic verse is Surah 6 verse 112. So the question is, if Satan was commanding Muhammad but for good, whose Abdul do you think these Muslims are? Satan. But listen to what the Messiah says. Let's get back to what the Messiah says. Let's get back to the Messiah telling us that Islam is a religion of Satan. This is serious. Here is where the Messiah tells us that Islam is a religion of Satan. Over 500 years before Muhammad, Jesus indirectly told us that it is Satan that is behind Muhammad. We go to Matthew 16, verse 21 to 23. In verse 21, Jesus is telling his disciple that he must be killed. Must be killed. He didn't say, I think I will be killed. I guess I will be killed. He said he must, the word must be killed. The words must be killed is written there. Must be killed. If I say I must do some writing, I'm telling you with a surety that I will write something. If I said I must do a video this afternoon, that I'm sure that I will do a video if I said that. So Jesus is saying I must be killed. And Peter told Jesus, this will not happen to you. This will not happen to you. In verse 22, Peter said, this will not happen to you. So Jesus is saying, I must be killed. And Peter is saying, this will not happen to you. And in verse 23, Jesus turned towards Peter and said, get behind me, Satan. Or get behind me, opposer. If Jesus is telling us that only Satan will say that he will not be killed, what do you think he would call the creature who told Muhammad that he was not killed? All these Muslims believe that Quran 4 verse 157 is saying that Jesus was not killed. So if Jesus is saying I must be killed, and Quran 4 verse 157 he's saying that Jesus was not killed, who do you think is behind this? Who do you think is behind this but Satan? This is a serious, very serious matter. And we see where Muhammad run home to his wife and told his wife that he was possessed, to the point where his wife took off her clothes and tell Muhammad to sit on my lap. She's saying with the mindset that if it's a good angel, the angel will disappear if the woman take off her clothes or any form of sexual contact is being going on. But if it's a bad angel, the angel will stay. So when she asked Muhammad, do you still see the angel? Muhammad said, no. She said, it's a good angel. Then she take him to Warika. But do you notice what Muhammad says about women? Muhammad says the intelligence of a woman is half that of a man. Muhammad said the intelligence of a woman is half that of a man. Let me show you that, just because we are just to make sure that we are sharing things. So Muhammad said the intelligence of a woman is half that of a man. But when he believed that he was possessed, instead of continuing in his belief, guess what he do? He listened to a woman. He listened to a woman. You know, I'm not agreeing with Muhammad that the intelligence of a woman is half that of a man. I believe that there are women who are way more intelligent than some men. Way more intelligent than some men. I believe that all people have their own equal intelligence in certain ways. You know, I believe that there is women who are immaculate in intelligence, way above. I believe that there are thousands and thousands and possible millions of women who are more intelligent than I am. Millions of women, I believe, who are more intelligent than I am. So I don't share Muhammad's stupidity because he was a donkey. But let's look at this. Let me show you something where Muhammad say a woman's intelligence is half that of a man, but yet still he's going to follow his wife. When he believed that he was possessed, he followed the woman after he believed that he was possessed. This is how stupid Muhammad was. Muhammad was a very, very stupid guy, man. I'm telling you. Very, very stupid guy. You go to a cave, and when you are in the cave, some creature came into the cave and beat upon you so bad, tell you to read. Man, I would run from the cave and never go back to the cave. So if you look here, let me show you this real fast. Where Muhammad, I would never ever want to see that creature again. So narrated Abu Said al-Khudri. So we see it right here. Narrated Abu Said al-Khudri, the Prophet said, isn't the witness of a woman equal to half that of a man? The women said, yes. What kind of women are they? But he brainwashed them. And this is how a cult work. The woman said, yes. Why is it yes? A cult. to you brainwash the woman to believe that their witness is half that of a man. He said, this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. So the woman have deficiency in her mind. So the woman witness is half that of a man, but Muhammad was listening to his wife telling him that it wasn't a demon, it was a good angel. Is how did the woman who have deficiency in her mind know that it was an angel? But the sad thing about old Momo, the sad thing about old Momo is this: when Khadija want to comfort him and took him to Warika, Warika, according to the Muslim tradition, they only stick to the part where Warika says this is Gabriel. They don't want to tell you the other part of the story, because there is two parts to the story. There is two parts to the story. Two parts to the story. Warika didn't just tell Muhammad that it was Gabriel. That's not what he did. He didn't just tell Muhammad, oh, it is Gabriel, and finalize it there. Warika make a statement to Muhammad. He says, it is Gabriel when you become a prophet, according to the literature. When you become a prophet, I wish I'm alive when you this and that. You know, I will support you. I'm paraphrasing. But look what Warika also tell Muhammad. And I think this was an after he told him that it was Gabriel. Because it must be after. Let me show you. This gotta be after. He said to him, I am afraid it may be someone other than Gabriel. What is that telling you? That he told him that it was Gabriel, and then he tell him later that he is afraid that it is someone other than Gabriel. If I say to you, I am afraid it is someone other than my wife, I must have told you something about my wife before. If I told you, my wife is the one who put it there, I must have. No, if I say to you, it must be someone other than my wife who put it there. The information must have reached you that it was my wife who put it there. Because why would I be telling you it must be someone other than my wife who put it there? Why would I say that? But Warika is telling him, I am afraid it may be someone other than Gabriel, for certain devils imitate him. Wow. And by so doing can mislead and corrupt some men. This can result in a man becoming confused. And we see where Muhammad was so confused to the point where he used to think that he had done things that he did not do. And these Abdul said that he was bewitched. We don't believe he was bewitched. Muhammad was suicidal, trying to kill himself. And a person trying to kill themselves, you know, something is mentally wrong with them. So how do you come to the conclusion that they are pointing in time that they were bewitched? Muhammad was just a mad person, a crazy person. Something was going on with him that was not right. He said this can result in a man becoming confused and even crazy. Even crazy. Whereas before he had been of sound mind. You must be crazy to try to kill yourself. When I say you're crazy, I don't mean that you can't come back from your craziness, because some people attempt suicide and later come back and live prosperous life. But something is going on with you mentally when you attempt suicide. Ibn Kathir, the life of the Prophet Muhammad. Did Ibn Kathir make this up? Or he get it from some Islamic source that, you know, there's many Islamic sources that we can find. And if we were Arab speaking, Christians, we would be more equipped to deal with these Abduls. You see people like Rob Christian and people like Christian Prince, they are more effective because they can go into their literature and show that they are liars, like Daughter of Christ who speak good Arabic. Do you see how she revealed the idiot Uthman Farouk? And even yesterday, I watched a video from God Logic where Uthman is still lying. Uthman say he got it from a book. He went online, copy and paste, because you cannot copy and paste from a book. You guys need to go watch that video from God Logic, where Uthman is confessing that he's a liar for so many times, indirectly confessing. He said he got it from a book with the footnote and everything from the book. But how did he get, if you get something from a book, how did you get the footnote into the hadith? How did you move the footnote into the hadith if it was a book? I could see you get something from online, like what I'm about to do now. If you look at this right here, there's no way you can copy and paste a book unless it's an online book. He said he didn't get it from online, he got it from a book. This is how lying and deceptive these Abduls are. Man. So you see, Muhammad was so the Messiah revealed that Muhammad is from the devil, and Muhammad himself revealed that he is from the devil. Ibn Footnote, man. That's a beautiful name, man. Ibn Footnote. And man, but I'm telling you, the last video I watched with one of Uthman minion tried to attack. Yeah, I saw that. But did you see the guy can't even walk? But he tried to fight. This is how evil their mindset is. You can't even walk, but you're trying to fight. God Logic. If the man doesn't stretch out his hand like this, you are on the floor. I got patients who can walk better than him. but he's trying to fight. But look, let me show you what the crazy thing about it is. I had to laugh when I see the latest video from God Logic. I said, man, this guy got Uthman's ticket straight out, man. I think I haven't seen anybody else who got Uthman ticket like that. He know how to get Uthman in trouble. He and I like how he's coming at Uthman now. I like the way he is dealing with Uthman. He is not acting shy with Uthman. He captivates Uthman in his lies, and now he is actually relentlessly dealing with Uthman the right way Uthman need to be dealt with. Because when you have people like Uthman, you have to deal with them the way God Logic is dealing with them. So let me show you something with this video right here. He's gonna be saying that. I just want to show a little part of it. He's going to be saying that
your YouTube channel. Do you want to earn more views, more subscribers, more watch time, and of course.
So yeah, so Ibn Abi Shayba, I want to know how.
Here's a guy that attacked. Look at this poor guy, man. He looked like something from a movie, like something from an elf movie. Wow. Islam turned them into fools, man. This guy is from America wearing that crap. Then he take that stuff and he throw it off and he reveal his real clothing under it. So what is that overcoat for?
How did you not know that it was a footnote? On your piece of paper, it didn't.
Anytime you hear him saying, I got you, you know he's going to lie. I'm telling people, man, anytime you hear Uthman say, I got you, he's lying. He's planning a lie.
Have the line, but it looked like you merged the footnote with the narration as if Umar said, so dear reader.
You're getting caught up.
I'm getting caught?
Let me finish.
Listen, he getting caught up. And then he said, let me... I love the way God Logic said, I'm getting caught. Because back in the days, God Logic was a little too mellow. When you're dealing with this a wolf like this, you can't be too mellow. You have to let him know that you are on him. You're onto him. Don't be passive with people like these. You passive with people like these, even when you're winning, you look like you lost. And this is one of the problem when David Wood went and visited him. David Wood was the first one to reveal him as a big liar. David Wood actually revealed him as a bigger liar than God Logic revealed him. But David Wood was too passive with him. You can't be passive with people like these. You have to show them like they are not in control. And I like a way God Logic is laughing and showing him like you're not in control anymore, Hootman. Footnote.
Listen, relax.
Relax, bro. This is not your show.
Okay, just admit to what you did.
It's God. It's God. Not you.
Hey,
Avery, how you doing?
what's going on, man? We found you, man. Yeah.
He was hiding all this time. Now he's found. He said, I'm sure he didn't want to see Avery. Look, look at this guy's face, telling you like, "Hey, I didn't want to. This not gonna end good for the shake. The milkshake will bring all the nonsense to the yard."
Yes, I've been here.
But you know the days I'm here, not just
Sundays, on Sundays.
when I'm traveling and stuff, right? You got like this is kind of a little trick I don't like.
It's not a trick, man. You said to come.
No, he's uncomfortable. You could tell when he's uncomfortable. He starts swaying from side to side and shaking his hand. And this is like a trick. How is it a trick? They creep up on you to reveal you because you're hiding. So how is it a trick?
On Sunday, and I came and you wasn't here.
I'm not a servant here, right? Sometimes I'm traveling. Sometimes we gotta eat. Sometimes we got those.
He said, "I'm not a servant here." Who are you? You're a slave. You're Abdul. So he said, "You're not a slave."
That's fair. That's fair.
So I don't like the assumption that I wasn't here for some other reason. Right? Not from you, but from others.
Yeah, it just seemed that way.
On Twitter, we post when I'm not going to be in town. So
You have those posts?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Go to @Abu_.
I don't have a Twitter.
All right, so
But no, it's all. Yeah, it's okay, man. I just like when you always here. I've been good. I'm glad to see you're healthy. Mom's good. Dad's good. Yeah. So I did research on.
Look at the guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here, man. You guys need to pay attention to the guy, the fighter, the MMA fighter. Watch him.
When you always here. I've been good. I'm glad to see you're healthy. Mom's good. Dad's good.
Look at him.
So I did research on the paper. We got all of that.
That guy. He's that guy.
I saw all of that. So my question to you is number one, with you having a master's in Hadith, right? How did you not know or see that mistake?
I looked it up in a software called Maktaba Shamila, right?
Do you mind coming across the table because I can barely hear you? Or like you know how we usually do, how we usually talk. First of all, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, brother.
God Logic is a good guy, man. I'm telling you, he's a better guy than I am. I ain't bumping no fist with Wood, man. No, I don't bump fists with liars, man.
Let me wait for the adhan. Yeah?
For the what?
The adhan.
Oh, okay. All right. So Ibn Abi Shayba, I want to know, how did you not know that it was a footnote?
I got you.
Yeah, I got you. How many times you say I got you? 3 times. And look at the lie you're going to tell now.
First thing, I looked it up in a software called Maktaba Shamila.
Yeah, I saw that.
I showed the video. I showed how I printed it out. In the software, it puts it all together. There's no demarcation of a footnote.
It puts the footnote with the narration?
It goes all together. I showed a screenshot of it in the video that you see.
But it in the screenshot, it didn't connect it to the narration.
It did.
No, it didn't. I watched the screenshot.
I'll send you a scan of it.
I have a scan. I have the actual source.
Bring me the book. Where's the book?
I have printed it out from the book.
You printed it out from where?
From a source. From Ibn Abi Shayba.
Online Shia website.
Not a Shia website.
Yeah, Shia online.
No, I love how you know that it comes either from a Shia website or from a.
I was sent a screenshot from some of your people. I saw it, that you guys printed it from an online source
No,
as well.
yeah, it's not Shia. It's not Shia.
What's the
Here it
website
is,
called?
right here. Islam Port.
Okay,
Where's it at? I just had it.
I got you.
You see it?
Let me help you out.
Thank you. I appreciate you,
No
Sheikh.
problem, bro.
So look, man. So it's not from a Shia website.
Okay. The screenshot was Shia Online, by the way.
Not this one.
Well, so now you see here, it has a line.
Yes,
demarcation, right?
yes, it
That
separates
was not there. That was not there in the one from Maktab Shamil.
But so how do you not know if the context is
Let me
a
explain it to you.
my mic on the phone? It's connected to the camera. But yeah, go ahead.
I got you. So now, if you don't have that line, it seems to be a continuation. Now, in Hadith, what we can do is we can go back to the actual book. We can go and look at the book and see where the demarcation. That's why I just printed out, brought it for you, read it from the printout, showed it to you.
But I have this. I have a printout, and it didn't come out merged like that.
Because you didn't print from Maktab Shamila, did you?
I printed from Islam Port,
Right.
which actually comes from the book, the same publication that you read from.
Which publication is that?
I forgot the name
So
of it.
it's not,
But
right?
no, it is.
So what
Because
publication?
there's only one publication that has this.
No, Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba has been
No,
printed
no, no,
many
no,
times.
no. You don't mean.
Okay.
There's only one publication that has the footnote.
So let me explain this to you.
All right, go ahead.
This is a publication called Dar al-Kutub al-Ilmiya. Okay?
I gotta check that because
Go
that
home,
doesn't.
check it.
No. I actually have it.
Okay, you have the book?
I know the name of the publications because I have what I have. Listen, what I have is different publications
Okay.
that don't have the footnote. This particular publication is the only one that has the footnote that you read from.
Gotcha.
Which I have the paper that you printed out,
Right?
the one that you read to me,
And did it
and
have
it
a
has no on your piece of paper. It didn't on your piece of paper. It didn't have the line. Let me finish.
I'm letting you finish.
On your piece of paper, it didn't have the line,
Right.
but it looked like you merged the footnote with the narration as if Umar said, "So dear reader."
Let me
So how did
finish.
you? I want to know how did you not know that Umar is not saying "So
I
dear
got
reader"?
you, right? Where does it say "so dear reader"?
When you started off,
Go ahead.
after that word there, it begins saying "So dear."
He don't even know what is said. He don't even know what is that it says. So dear reader in it. So you see, dear reader, Utman, I don't know that guy, man. What a beautiful Muslim, epitome of a Muslim, man.
Dear reader, this is the chain, right? Right.
This is the chain.
This is the chain up here, and then it gives the narration,
This
right?
here is not even the complete chain which I read to you.
Right. All right. So read it.
Right.
Read it.
روى صاحب لا تراعي.
Who's all right? And where is the narration that's coming from?
From Umar ibn Khattab.
Thank you. And so,
But again, what I'm trying to explain to you is this printout is not from the one that I showed you.
Okay.
Maktab Shamila, okay? You got it from a website. I got it from
another website.
No, not from a website.
Yes, because I could pull the website up.
Okay.
I pulled the website up,
What's
the
the
same one
website
you did.
Yeah, do you hear him say that he didn't get it from a website? But if you should go to this video, which I know God Logic is gonna do a video from this video. If you really do a video from this video, you will see that this guy is a notorious liar, man. Another video need to come from this video because every time this guy speak, you know, as I told you before, my mom used to tell us, man, you know, that lie breeds lie. Lie breeds lie, because how do you escape from a lie? But it's two ways you escape from a lie. You know, two ways you can escape from a lie. To be real with you, two ways is admitting that you lied. Okay, it could be a mistake that you lie. It could, you know that you said something. It could be that you are a liar. That's why you said something. The best way to escape from a lie is to admit that you are a liar. But there's another way where some people think to escape from a lie, because some people are so deceptive that they can trick almost everybody, where they will tell another lie to cover one lie to cover a lie, because lie breeds lie, so you continue. So you think that you escape from that lie, but only to the fool you escape. You know, like Muslims have been lied to, and these sheikhs and even Muhammad himself escaped these lies. Because what? Only to certain people you can lie to. You can't lie to everybody. People will read in the lines and say, that doesn't even make no sense to me. I could never become a Muslim. A Muslim gave me a proposition the other day. He said, if I come onto your channel and I show you the truth, you become a Muslim. He said, if you show me the truth, I become a Christian. If I show you the truth, you become a Muslim. I told him straight out, that's impossible, because Islam is not the truth. So you can't show me the truth. So at the end of the day, are you trying to escape not coming on the platform? Are you just because how do you think that I'm going to see truth in Islam, when from the get-go of Islam, from the beginning, Islam is a lie? It's based on stupidity from the beginning. The beginning of Islam is just totally based on stupidity. I can't pass the beginning of Islam. Who with a logical mind can pass the beginning of Islam? How did Islam start with Muhammad? How do you pass that? All the things that God revealed to you to show you that Islam is from the devil. How do you pass these things? You can't pass it. I've never seen another prophet that goes, so-called prophet, that goes through all the things that Muhammad went through. No. Why is he going through all these things? Because God is revealing who he really is. He wants the wise to see that something is wrong here. And look how these people have to lie. Hutman is about what? I'll give him about 40. He's about 40 years old. And just have to come out in a park and sit there and lie all day.
Whatever you just said, I can't pronounce the Arabic words. I have it. I can show you and everything. Here's the point.
Avery,
how did you not know it was a footnote?
Avery, you're getting caught out.
Look, you see this guy over here putting on show. This guy over here, he's like doing some acrobatic thing. Hutman is a better showman than this guy.
I'm getting caught.
Okay, let me finish.
Listen, relax.
Let me finish.
I love the way you're dealing with him. You are getting caught. He is still trying to save face. And this is what these Muslims do. People like Adamu Abu Bakr, when you caught him, he started, your 3 pieces of God, and these stupid, trying to distract from you. You caught him in his stupidity. Never logical, for real, man.
Okay, so if you own a car, it's no secret that owning one has become a lot more expensive. Yeah.
Yep.
Just admit to what you did.
You're gonna let me finish or not?
No, we're talking. Just relax.
Look, you know the rules, right?
Just relax.
When you talk,
I'm letting you talk.
When
just relax.
I speak, you listen.
No, I got you. Relax.
Okay?
Relax.
Now, when I speak, please don't interrupt.
No, I got you. I just want to know, how did you merge the footnote with Umar's words?
Are you done speaking? Now, when I speak, you're not gonna interrupt.
I'm waiting to hear the answer.
You're not gonna interrupt.
I'm waiting for the answer. Go ahead.
I did not get it from a website. That's a lie.
Okay.
I explained on the video, if you had watched it, there's software called Maktaba Shamila. Now you can learn the name, Maktaba Shamila. Maktaba Shamila is not a website. There are websites named Maktaba Shamila, but I showed in the video, this was not from a website. I don't Google things, right? This is from a actual software that's used for research. There's 18,000 books that are 30, 40, 80 volumes that I don't own. So when you want to research something,
So see what he's doing now. He give you a specific thing, and how does the layman have access to a thing like that? They don't. So you want to say that he's maybe in the possession of the possession of the Muslims. So what he actually do now, there is no way for you to verify if what he's saying is true. But the problem, he still have a problem. How did the footnote get into the hadith? How did the footnote of the get into the hadith? And the only place you can find that footnote is that one website. The only place you can find a footnote with the typo is that one website. So at the end of the day, he's lying, totally lying.
look it up there, Then if you want to verify, you go to the printed book, no problem.
Yeah.
I printed it for you, and I showed in the video that I made that when you bring it up in Maktaba Shamila, in the software, this line doesn't come.
Show me the software. That's the only way he can vindicate himself, is to show that there's a software with that name, and how he can get out of it. This is how deceptive this guy is. This is how deceptive this guy is. He printed it from a website, but you want to tell me that the website take the footnote and add it and paste it into the hadith? He's lying.
In fact, it doesn't even break here. The break is different from the website that you got this from.
Yeah.
Now, let me finish.
All right, go ahead, no problem.
Look, I brought it to you. If you want to bring me the book, then we can reach out to the publisher and say, hey, you have a print error.
Why haven't you done that yet?
Let me finish. We can reach out with the hard copy. I have already emailed Maktaba Shamila, and I have explained to them that in that, because Maktaba Shamila is not one person. There are many people who upload into it.
No problem.
Books that are typed in.
You have that email?
That in it? Yeah, I can send it to you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I will.
With the date stamp and everything.
Everything.
I got you.
Yes, thank you.
Now, the point.
That's a good thing. Ask him, can you send me the email? He's not going to send no email. He's a liar. That he emailed them. And man, this guy is something else, man.
That I'm going to make is the hypocrisy is that when I showed that to you and I showed you other hadith from the book.
We're not done yet. You didn't show a single.
Yeah, he said he showed other hadith. He didn't show nothing.
No.
You're going to let me.
No, we're not. What other hadith did you?
I'll show it to you right
No. What other hadith did you show about Messiah? You brought Ibn Abi Shayba, did you not? So what other hadith did you show that says there's multiple Messiahs? And how did you, how did you? No, you did. Because how did you? My question. No, here's my question is no, because you're shifting. You're doing the shift. No. You're doing the no. You're doing.
Did he come back with the hadith? He said, "Let me show you." He go back there. Did you see him come back with the hadith? This is a liar, man. When
the shift, I'm trying to break in here.
Let me get.
We are talking now. You got to listen too. You can't go on. You can't go on a monologue.
You're gonna let me speak.
You can't go on a monologue.
I let you finish.
I want to know why you merged the footnote with the narration.
I printed it as I saw it.
But why is there a cut?
There is no cut in the printout or in Maktaba Shamila.
There's a cut on the screenshot on the video.
Watch the video. It shows it comes together.
So wait, what Uthman, no, listen, this is my question. This is my question. What masters of hadith doesn't know, what masters of hadith narration does not know that no hadith narration starts with, so dear reader? Did you not read the context of the footnote? Did you know that it talks about the Christian Inquisition?
Are you done?
That's my question. Did you know? Do you
notice he's not paying attention to what the guy is saying. He's paying attention to the fact that the guy is speaking. You know, you don't want the guy to speak, because at the end of the day, you claim that you have a master in hadith. But when you take the hadith to him and you read the part about the Messiah, the typo about the Messiah, did you read the rest of it that says, "Attention, dear reader," or "Now, dear reader"? Did you read that part? What happened to Uthman being stabbed in the belly? Man, what happened to Uthman being stabbed in the belly, man? I really want to know. Anyway, we played too much of this liar. I want to hear nothing more from this liar for real. So let me see what my peoples are saying. So you blame a software. Blame the software, LOL. Bewitch the goat of the Quran to step over the keyboard of Uthman. What's that? Uthman can always join the Church of Scientology. Oh, friend, he would do a good job there. He would do the most beautiful job. as Islam is like that. Oh man, what a nonsense call this religion is. Uthman is just upset as millions are leaving Islam. Yeah, I'm more relieved because they will see the lie. They will see their lie. Sheikh Uthman even lie in his sleep. He dream of lying. He wake up every day, dream of lying. I say another lie. Was it with my brother, my sister say here? Not my sister, my brother. 20 million Muslims starving in sub-Saharan Africa, but they always have money for books. Wow. I'm trying to start this thing, my friend. Now that you mentioned that, I'm trying to start this thing where I want to reach out and adopt a couple family from places like, you know how much a US $15. My friend from Nigeria and my friend from what's it? Can't remember his country. Is the guy called Chris. He work at my job. $15 could take care of a family in 1 month. Just 15 US dollars. You know, but I'm just so scared. I don't know how to start it because there's so much ripoff and so many 419 but I don't know how to start. How do I get to these people and know that I'm giving someone who actually needs? That's the scariest part of it. But I want to start something where I adapt at least 2 families. And you know, that's what I want to do. I want a Christian family and start with a Muslim family and see how I could help some people. You know, but I'm just scared of how do I get to these people? You know, because there's so many ripoff and so many 419 and so many scammers that you want to make sure that your money is going to the real people who really deserve, you know. But you know, it's something that I dream about, and I want to. I told myself I have to start it this year, where I you know I do something like that. I wanna I'm gonna create another YouTube channel where, you know, it's just geared at taking care of those kind of things in my community and outside of my community. You know, this is just to reveal. This one is to reveal Islam, but I want to have another one that reveal Christ in action. Hootman footnote, man. You see, when he say "I got you," you know he's lying. Anytime you hear him keep saying "I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you," he's lying. I'm telling you, I've seen that. I've studied him to the point where anytime he's saying "I got you," either he's gonna be deceptive in one way, where he's gonna show something from the Bible that is is not, that's not how it should be, or he's gonna blatantly just lie out, open his mouth and say something that he knows is a lie. Yeah, God, yeah, you know, I'm happy for the guy, and I'm happy that he's a part of this journey because it is Jesus need people like him humble, and at the same time, you know, not Jesus doesn't need anybody, but the work of God need people like him, you know, spreading. We need people like him because we need people to be spreading God's word in the way he does it and revealing evil in the way he does it. I cannot be soft. I wasn't born with that nature like that. When somebody lying to me, man, I don't like that. So, but anyway, let's let's say all praises to the Most High God, man, the God who is above all gods, the God who give us wisdom to decipher things and to make sense of sensible things and to reveal the nonsense in things that are nonsense, and Islam is nothing but nonsense. So, you know, we show you where these Muslims, you know, a lady called Fatima, a Muslim lady called Fatima, I can't remember what her last name was, she died somewhere in Nigeria. There, she was murdered. And according to these Muslims, they want to say that it's Christian who kill her. Cannot prove that a Christian killed her. I know she died in a community where a lot of people are Christians. It's just like if you go to Jamaica in Kingston and someone kill you, it doesn't mean that a Christian kill you. If a Muslim go to Jamaica in Kingston, Jamaica, and someone killed that Muslim, it doesn't mean that a Christian killed the person. They were killed in Kingston by someone, you know, and the Muslim says that it's Christian who kill her, you know. But I said to them, I said, prove to me, show me some proof that it's quote unquote Christian who kill Fatima. And the thing is, can we say that Christians kill people, quote unquote Christian kill people? Can we say that? There's people who call themselves Christian who are killing people. Yes, they are. But which commandment are they following? Are they following the Messiah's commandment? Are they following Paul? Are they following Peter? Are they following John? Are they following James? Are they following, who are they following? Who from the New Testament, who from the gospel are they following? No one. They are not following. So I'm not saying that a person who calls themselves a Christian cannot kill someone. But when we see the killing that Deborah was killed, Deborah Emmanuel was killed, we know that a Muslim killed that person and killed the person acting under the influence of Muhammad, because according to Surah 33:21, Muhammad is a perfect example. And when people kill for Muhammad, people kill those who were talking bad about Muhammad. Muhammad didn't tell them, don't kill these people. Muhammad actually endorsed the killing of people who talk out against him. Muhammad himself killed people who talk out against him. Muhammad killed so many poets who were writing poetry about him, but he himself was writing poetry about the people. Yes, he himself have a poet called Hassan, who he was telling to lampoon the people with his poetry, and Gabriel will help him. So who is Gabriel? Gabriel is a demon of poetry, because did you know that the pre-Islamic Arabs believe in demon of poetry? And here is Muhammad telling you that Gabriel will help the person to lampoon people with poetry. And you remember Asim al-Hakim, the Muslim scholar, he says that the Muslim used to write poetry and curse their neighbors with poetry. Like a battle rapper. The Muslim used to be like battle rappers. You know, when you have a battle rapper and the battle rapper sing a song, and the battle rapper would say something and the other one say something against it, and they compete against. That's what Muslim used to be involved in. So my sister says, Jesus says, love one another, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Jesus came and complete the law with love for one another. Amen. Until judgment day. I totally agree with you, sister, right from the beginning to the end. And that's what the video show, that Jesus came, he complete the law. We mean fulfill, mean he says, not one jot shall pass from the law until all be fulfilled. So there's a condition. He's telling you that when all is fulfilled, that's when you will see the full exposure of the law. And he's the one who fulfilled the law by, I wouldn't say amending the law, but by completing the law. So my brother said here, Arabian princess, love your enemy. What a concept. And that's, that one of the things that attract me to Jesus was when, you read that verse, you realize, man, how powerful that verse is. If a person can love their enemy, how powerful you are. You are the most powerful. The one who kills his enemy is not as powerful as the one who loves his enemy. The one who loves his enemy is the most powerful person, because what? Love hurts. I'm telling you, man, love hurts. When a person coming to you with evil and you're giving that person love, that's big. That's huge. That's really, really huge. Really huge. And we see in the story of Stephen, when Stephen was being stoned to death, what did Stephen say? He said, forgive them, Lord, forgive them. This is how the love he had for them. He said, forgive them. When Deborah was being stoned to death, he said she was about to be stoned to death. She asked the question, according to what I read, she asked the question, what are you trying to achieve from this? And I would like to ask any Muslim, what did they achieve from killing Deborah? And all these Muslims who are supporting the death of this woman, what is the achievement? Tell me, what did they get from this? What came from it? What did Islam achieve from it? Can that convince me to stop calling Muhammad a dirty bastard? A dirty, nasty, semen-covered bastard? Will that stop me? Does that put any fear in me to stop calling Muhammad a nasty, worthless bastard? Does that? No, it doesn't. It actually caused me to see Muhammad more of a worthless, demon-possessed, nasty bastard that only people with depraved mind. If you study Islam, there is no way you would be a Muslim. No way at all. You would remain a Muslim if you really study Islam, unless something is mentally wrong with you. So when you kill the woman, what was the goal? What were you trying to do? What were you trying to achieve? Who you're trying to drive fear in? Do you think you can drive fear in David Wood, Sam Shamoun, Christian Prince? No, you won't, because these things only make people say more about the idiot Muhammad. And then look at this. Do you see the Muslim who posts this stuff? There's another Muslim who actually posts the same thing. But do you see the Muslim who posts this stuff? What he says right here. He said, Olga Yates, Bible illiterate. He shouldn't even mention the word illiterate. And these Abdul say Muhammad was illiterate. I mean, how is illiterate a curse? Is it a curse to be illiterate? I don't know what is wrong with these Abduls, man. I think they lost their brain in the marketplace. And if you look, I will show you where another Muslim used the same. Let me show you. His name is something Jacob. So let me see if I could find him. And another Muslim used the same meme, because it's been circulating. That's what they do. They make these things and they believe that it's so beautiful that we should continue to use it. So one use it, the other use it, and it's just senseless. One use it, the other use it. But this guy called Jacob, I don't know why I'm not seeing it here, but this guy called Jacob is the one latest I see use it. But what they do, they confess that they worship Muhammad. When they using the Bible to justify what killing people for Muhammad, when the Bible is telling you, according to the Old Testament, it's telling you to kill those who curse God, and they are killing people who curse Muhammad. What, and they're equating that. What does that mean? That they're equating Muhammad to their God, equating Muhammad to God. So Muhammad is their God. And I keep telling these people that they are the biggest man worshippers ever. Muslims are. Okay, you don't see no Christian going around killing anybody who say bad things about Paul. You don't. You don't see nobody, no Christian going around killing anybody who say Paul is this or Paul is that or whatever is this. You don't see that. They don't do that because it's unnecessary and it's not called for. Here he is, Ishmael Jacob. This is it. Ishmael Jacob is the last Muslim I see use this. So the first Muslim is a guy with a Arabic name that are, one of the Muslim. So you see here, Ishmael Jacob, he's using it right here. Ishmael Jacob, using the same thing. Same thing. And getting the same answer. Same answer. I've answered him. But you know what? They will never, ever admit that they are stupid. Because according to Leviticus 24, blasphemy against God, the person must be killed in the old days. But these Abduls are admitting to us that the equality of killing someone who blasphemes against God is equal to killing someone who blasphemes against Muhammad. What is that telling you? That they are worshiping Muhammad. They are worshiping Muhammad. I think most Muslims are only Muslim by name, yes, but not by action. A lot of people already are going to the mosque and bowing to the black stone 5 times a day, but guess what? They are still not Muslim. They just can't reveal that they're not Muslim because they know Muhammad is a fraud, but they they can't leave the religion. It's just like a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses know that the Watchtower is a fraud, but they won't leave because they will be shunned, and they will lose their family. Even in Saudi, it's all changing. They don't take Islam serious like before. No, because how could it take a 7th century semen covered caravan robber as the role model? The Saudi prince is reforming Islam. That's a lot of people thinking about reforming Islam, but they know they're gonna come under a lot of fire and maybe possibly lose their life. So that's one of the reasons. But I want to say peace out, my brothers and my sisters, man. All praises to the God who is above all God, the triune God, the God who gives us wisdom to decipher things, to think of things in the way that our brain, we are created in his image, and we should use our brain to think about things. So the God who gives us the wisdom to make sense of sensible things and to make nonsense of things that are nonsense, and Islam is nothing but nonsense. And in the famous word of the apostate prophet, stay away from Islam. So my people, God bless you all, man. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. I will be talking to myself if you guys weren't here, so love and love and love, man. And God bless you all, man. And be safe out there in this evil world, man. The world is very evil. So you guys be safe. And anybody you Arabian Princess, I think I subscribed to your channel. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Let me make sure. I think you have a channel that I subscribe to. I watch some of your video, I think. Nice to see my brother and sister here from Canada, man. Thank you. I need to I'm gonna spend some part of today and watch some videos from some other channel. I've been watching a lot of videos, but you know, sometimes you spend too much time on the mainstream channel. The smaller channels, you don't give a lot of support to the smaller channel. So God bless you guys, man, and just keep the love going, man, and love each other, man. That's Jesus Christ all over. And I have a new saying where I tell people, man, keep it Jesus. When you go out here, man, keep it Jesus. That's the only way we're gonna survive, man. It's like, you know, in everything we do, to be faithful to our wives and our husbands, you know, we keep it Jesus, and to be faithful to our neighbors, we keep it Jesus. I'm not gonna go into my neighbor's house and rob my neighbor because I'm keeping it Jesus. I'm doing to others as I would like them to do to me. You know, that's the way it is, man. Best of best. No, the Jesus. Wow, that's cool. I like this. Best of best. Now the Jesus way. Keep it Jesus. Wow, that's actually when I say keep it Jesus, that name is actually saying keep it Jesus. That's what it's saying. Allowed to take anyone's life other than God. Please stop the killing of pagan pagan Muhammad. I agree with you, man. Muhammad was a fake prophet. He trapped you in hell. That's true. I agree with you, man. Totally agree with you, man. Muhammad was not a prophet of God. You know, he have a lot to answer to on the day of judgment for the people he mislead. And the stupidity of the Quran is, you know, Muhammad mislead people, and there's a verse in the Quran that shows that the Quran is from man. I've been telling people the Quran is from a man. You know, and you could prove from using the Quran alone, you could prove that the Quran is from a man, because the person in the Quran is not very cognitive. The person who wrote the Quran is not very bright. There's parts in the Quran that you will read and say, this doesn't sound too bad, you know. But if you continue to read, you'll be like, whoa. You know, there's a verse in the Quran that says, let me find it, you know. If I go astray, I'm gonna show you how the person who wrote the Quran was an idiot. you know, the Quran was an idiot. Let me see if I can find it. I think he said only to my own. Only to my own loss. Let me see. You know this is stupid, okay? And it did not come from no wise place. When you read it, you know it didn't come from a wise person. I think this might be it. So if you look at this Quran verse, and after we finish this, I will say goodbye to you guys, man. But sometimes you see things come to your mind and you just want to share it. Because I always want to share things from the Quran, you know, because the Quran, some people nowadays claiming Quran only because they realize that Islam is falling apart. They believe the Quran alone can stand. But listen to this stupid verse from the Quran. Listen to this stupid verse that you know that this a man write the Quran, a mere man, you know, and the person who wrote the Quran is not as educated as I am. Muhammad Assad say, so this God, now notice he's saying say, so God is telling Muhammad to say that. Say, were I to go astray, I would go astray due to my own self. But this is added. So this is added due to my own self and to the earth of myself. But to the earth of myself. But if I am on the right path, it is but by virtue of what my sustainer reveal unto me. For verily he is all knowing, all hearer and all near. Sorry. Say, if I am astray, the loss is only mine. Do you see this stupidity? This is the clear Quran by Mustafa Khattab. He says, say, if I am astray, the loss is only mine. And you know this is stupid. It gotta be stupid. And this one say, I would go astray to the earth of myself. But this one says, the loss is only mine. Isn't that stupid? If Muhammad go astray, how would the loss only be his? What does Surah 33 verse 21 says? Muhammad is the excellent example for people to follow. But this idiot is saying, if I am acting like he's not the one who's making up this stupid verse. If I am astray, the loss is only mine. How could the loss be only his? Because even if the stupid God is going to say, oh, we're going to punish Muhammad alone, what about the millions of people that Muslim killed because of Muhammad? What about Deborah? So do you see what these Muslims are killing people for? A stupid God like this. If I am astray, the loss is only mine. What about Deborah? She lost her life. Is the loss of her life only Muhammad's life? Is her life equal to Muhammad's life? These Muslims are not looking, man. They are blind people. This is Surah, what is it? Surah 16, no, Surah 34, verse 50. Do you see how stupid whoever wrote the Quran is? If I am astray, the loss is only mine. But according to Quran 33, verse 21, Muhammad is the excellent example to follow. So if Muhammad is astray, then all the Muslims would be astray. And those who kill Deborah would kill Deborah for an idiot. And they did kill Deborah for an idiot, because only an idiot would write something like this. Only an idiot would write something like this. I keep telling people that the Quran came from a man. They don't believe that. But you see this. If I am astray, the loss is only mine. What wise God would write something like that? Would say something like that? To tell a man to say, if I am astray, the loss is only mine. No, look at the other translation at the bottom. And this is why you see people are rewriting the Quran. My friend, a demented idiot write this Quran. A demented donkey write this Quran. Let me show you. Let me just show you something. If you go to the bottom, just to show you that it's not one translation who have it. Look at what Safi Kaskas said. If I should be misguided, it is only to my own detriment. Is that true? You don't see that an idiot write this Quran. But if I am guided, it is through what my Lord revealed to me. Do you see this stupidity? If I should be misguided, it is only to my own detriment. That means if Muhammad started doing some stupid stuff and people start following him, it's only to his own detriment. You don't see that whoever write this Quran is an idiot? Is a donkey wrote the Quran. My 2-year-old baby chicken scratch is better than this surah right here. This ayah right here. Because when he put the chicken scratch down, at least we know that a baby did it. But who the hell would write something like this? Who from hell would write something like this? And then it's telling you that Muhammad is the perfect example to follow. But then you're going to write something like this? You don't see that it's a devil speaking right here. If I should be misguided, it is only to my own detriment. How is that make sense? When you are the perfect example to follow. The Quran said you are the perfect example to follow. What Allah gonna do? Go back and change his word and say that you are not the perfect example to follow? So you see that a lot of the things that Muhammad do, and these people are following Muhammad and doing it. An idiot would know that this is stupid. This is a stupid verse. An idiot would know. But a lot of these Muslims don't even read the Quran. How they said, oh, we memorize the Quran. But Uthman, you could see that Uthman is one of those people who don't even know the Quran. A Christian was talking to Uthman about something one day, and Uthman asked him, like, and the guy says, this is a quote somewhere in the Quran, and the guy, Uthman don't even know his own Quran. I'm not saying that you could say something from the Bible. I may not be able to tell you which verse it is, like number by the number, but I'm telling you, I heard it before. Hootman act like he didn't even hear it, ever heard it before. Memorizing something and knowing something is two different things. Let me show you why I say that. You could memorize a poem, but that doesn't mean that you know the poem. Knowing something is understanding it. In a literature class, when I was in literature classes, what they would do, they'll give you a poem, and then you analyze the poem and tell what you get from reading the poem. And even though many people get many different things from the poem, most of the time, when you look at what people wrote about what they get from the poem, they're so similar. It's so similar what they get from the poem, because when you write a poem, because I do write poetry, not now, but I used to. When you get write a poem, you have your idea of what you want to bring out from the poem. And most of the time, somebody else sees something else that you bring out, but guess what? It's always similar to the idea that you want the person to see. But when why does the cage bird sing? I'm sure the author for have an idea why she put that line, why she put that in. What she wants you to think about. When you think, why does the cage bird sing? What do you think about? I think about slavery. When I hear that come, I think about prisoners. I think about people who are trapped in their situation. It could be a marriage. It could be something, like that. It could be religion. You trap in your religion. Just like a lot of people are trapped in Islam. But look at this stuff, man. This is from the Quran. If I should be misguided, it is only to my own loss. Does this make any sense to you? That Muhammad is saying that, and he is the perfect example to follow? And this is saying, this comes from God. And this God is the all-knowing and the all-wise. What a stupid God. How is it to his own loss when a woman was killed in Nigeria about 3 weeks ago because of you? That woman did go to school. What was she going to school for? She was going to school to get an education in education, education in education, so she could live a better life. But guess what? Her life was lost. And then this donkey who write this Quran is saying, if I am misguided, it is only to my own detriment. So if Muhammad was misguided, that woman lost her life. That woman lost her life. And her family lost an investment, because in a lot of third world country, people invest in their children so that there's a return coming back. Because they don't, there is no social security like there is in the United States. There is no senior citizen help like there is in the United States and other places in the world. So who help the senior citizen? The children help children, just like in the Bible days, where children used to help their parents. So what do you see here? The Quran is from a dumb, foolish bastard. So anyway, my people, it's good when we get into Islam, but it's good when we reveal that the Quran is stupid. And the Quran is a very stupid book. Stupid. Very, very stupid book. You just gotta just read it and you will see. And pay attention to what you read. You will see that, hey, why would I follow a God that is saying that a man is the perfect example to follow, but if the man goes astray, only to his own loss? Only to his own loss, when millions of people have been killed by Muslims. And what about the people who died at the Kaaba? What about the people who bowed to the Kaaba stone and died and all this stuff? And this is why you know that Islam is nonsense. Like, that's why I always tell you, man, there is one God, man. And the one God is the triune God, the God of wisdom, who give us wisdom to decipher things and to make sense of sensible things and to reveal nonsense. And Islam is nothing. The Quran is a book of stupidity. And all these Abdul can go, the Quran show that iron came from the sky, and the Quran, Satan don't know that iron came from the sky. The Satan don't know that, even if that's what the Quran say, Satan don't know that these things are created. Satan don't know these things. Is that what you're telling? Satan who make the atomic bomb don't know all this stuff. Which scientist is better than Satan? Which scientist is a greater scientist than Satan? Anybody can tell me a greater scientist than Satan? Do you see the idiots, man? I listen to these idiots and I always say, man, why these idiots? Zaki and Ike, Zaki and Ike used to say, the only person who know the car is the manufacturer. Who can tell you more about the car than the manufacturer? That's a lie. That's a lie. A mechanic can tell you maybe just as much about the car as the manufacturer can tell you about the car. A person who specializes in knowing car sometimes can tell you even more about the car than the manufacturer tell you about the car, because the person studied from the manufacturer. So if a person who know from the creator, a person who learn things from the creator can tell you about the creation of the creator. So why does it, even if the Quran have things that are scientific in it, why does it have to be from God? Why? When Satan is the one who created the atomic bomb and all these stuff. Look at all the stuff that Satan create. Look at all the things in the world that Satan create. Are you going to tell me that the Satan, the mad scientists, don't know how the earth is made and all this stuff? That if the Quran have anything that's tell you about how the earth is, it must be from God. Stupid, man. Stupid. Straight stupid. This guy called Musa D. I think he's one of my Facebook friends, constantly showing you how this about the earth and this and everything he wrote made no sense, but he's stuck on science. And my question to this Abdul is, how are you going to tell me Satan, the mad scientist, don't know about how the world is created, but there is scientists who know about it. So Satan don't know about the world, but there is scientists who know about it. Are those scientists more knowledgeable about the world than Satan is about the world? Are they more knowledgeable? Can they go to the places where Satan go? Do they know the things that Satan know? No, they don't. So how are you saying that your Quran is from God because it got scientific, quote unquote, scientific miracle? And that who know about the creature more than the creator? I agree that the creator know more about the creature than anybody else, but that doesn't mean that what is written about a creature come from God, because Satan also know about God's creature. Why you think that Satan could tell Allah, I'm not bowing to Adam? Because I make out of a smokeless fire. And smokeless fire, man. Wow. You know, when we were kids, we lived by a sugarcane factory, and they make sugarcane and they make rum and other stuff, molasses and other stuff. And we were kids. We were crazy. We were doing some crazy stuff when we were kids that we weren't supposed to do. So you could take the rum in its rawest form, and you could drop a little bit on the concrete, and you light a match and throw it on there, and you can't see the fire. That's the kind of fire that Satan is made from. There's no smoke or nothing. You can't see the fire, but it's there. You put your hand there, you get burned, because when the rum is burning, the fire is different. That it's invisible, like an invisible type fire. Sometimes you will see a blue flame. Sometimes you don't. A slightly blue flame, but sometimes you don't even see a flame. But it's still burning. That's how Satan is made, from a smokeless rum. And you know they call rum spirit. So Satan is made from a smokeless spirit. Allah is a bastard, man. Jesus said, beware of the false prophet which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolf. That's so true. And you see the prophet, what Muhammad wrote in the Quran, say if he go astray, he go astray to his own loss. And we know that is stupid. They are we know that is stupid. How can you, why would God say that? It's like God saying to Moses, if you go astray, you go astray to your own loss. But Moses is the leader of Israel. That's a lie. He's the leader of Israel. So if he lead Israel astray, he leading a lot of people astray. And you see that Muhammad was a madman. That's a mental problem. A mental problem, a person thinking like that if they go misguided, is only to their own loss. If I am misguided, it's my son lost also. Even I, a regular person, would know that if I am misguided, I could lead my son astray. The other day, my co-worker said, my son is getting to be 18, and his grandfather is Jamaican. He's going to take the kid to Jamaica. So I said, something doesn't sound right. So she continued to talk. And she said, I said, why he's taking him to Jamaica on his 18th birthday? What's that all about? You know? Want to expose the boy to some nastiness. You know? So what I was talking about, the guy is lead astray. The grandfather is gone astray, so he's leading the grandson astray too. I told her, don't let your father take your son to stupidity, you know, because kids live what they learn, and they're trapped into in the stupidity that you expose them to. You will know them by their fruits. Muhammad's fruit was dangerous, and this, you know, and the Messiah said, you will know them by their fruit. Take your adopted wife, you know, do all this, the adopted son's wife. take you write Quranic verse to the point where your wife have to say to you, it appears that your Lord hastened to fulfill your desire. She said, Islam is built on sand. You can't build a house on sand. Islam is sinking. Millions are leaving Islam. I agree with you. You see the nonsense, man. Total nonsense. Didn't Islam discover the recipe of recipe for ice? Islam discovered the recipe for cure all disease. The date palm. Man, if you and I want to be rich, man, we start farming palm trees. We go to Jamaica and start farming palm trees, man, and get rich. We bottle them and sell them as pills. You swallow one every morning. You have no disease. No disease can kill you. Mohammed says date palm cure all disease, and what, cumin cure all disease. What a boy, man. But you see the Quran, and this is why when you see some things in the Hadith, you have to believe it, because if the God is so stupid, what about the people? If the God can be so stupid, the people must be stupid too. If I'm misguided, it is only to my own detriment. How is that? A woman was killed in Nigeria. Her life is gone. Isn't that detrimental? So if Muhammad was misguided fools who kill Debbie died. Can you bring her life back? The life that she lives here. And if she was not a Christian and she was a secular person, wouldn't she be at a loss because her life is gone? And if she have children, which she didn't, I don't think she have any children, the children are lost because their mama is gone. What about the father? The father is at loss because her daughter is gone. What about the mother? The mother is at loss. What about the brothers and sisters? They all are at loss. You see, Islam is nothing but donkey-ness, man. There's a new word. Donkey-ness. Islam is nothing but pure donkey-ness. Why would you say something like that? Why would you? Where does that come from? That you could say something like that? You know, look what this brother say here, a sister. Allah was Muhammad. Allah was Muhammad's slave, and Muhammad worshiped Blackstone in Allah was Muhammad's slave. Aisha told her that. It seems like your Lord hastens to fulfill your desire. Allah was Muhammad's slave. Is his alter ego that he used to exploit the people. So as I say, man, peace out, and may God bless all of you, man. And remember, keep it Jesus, man. Everything you do, man, keep it Jesus. You know, and as I say, all praises to the triune God, the God who is above all gods, the creator of the universe, the God who give us wisdom to decipher things, to make sense of things that are sensible, and to make nonsense of things that are nonsense. And Islam is nothing but nonsense. I remember this. Keep this in mind when the Muslims talk about the Trinity. We don't fully understand God, and none of us can fully understand God. And God is above man. God is more than man can ever be. No Unitarian God. A Unitarian God is a God of confinement. He's a trapped. Just like we are trapped. I'm here in the United States. Can I be in Jamaica at the same time? No, I can't. A Unitarian God is trapped. A trapped God. I was watching Sam Shamoun last night, and he was talking about the Jehovah's Witnesses, and he revealed one thing, and you see something like, wow, that's so true. That is so true. The Jehovah's Witnesses believe that God is literally trapped in a box. Like God is trapped in a box. And the same way Muslims It's similar. They are Unitarian and they have similar belief. They believe that God is trapped in a box. That whatever God is, whatever they are, God is. They are Unitarian, they are one being, and they have limitation. But even though they will tell you Allah have no limitation, but if you are one being, if you only the ability of you is to just be one, not one being, sorry, one person. If the ability of God is to be one person, not one being, you're trapped. You're trapped as a one person is a trap is trapped in that oneness that you are into. You have, when you have Jesus and the Father, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus. You know, the Holy Spirit is also the Spirit of the Father, and it's also the Spirit of the Son. So Jesus said to you that wherever two or more are gathered, there I am in the midst. So Jesus is with us wherever we are gathered to talk about him. Allah is not like that. Even though the Quran says Allah is nearer to them than their jugular vein, we see inside, we see where Muhammad is telling them that Allah come down to the lowest heaven at, in the part of the night to ask, is there any prayer? If Allah is closer than your jugular vein, I mean, he's right here with you, wherever your jugular vein is. If he's right here, why is he coming down to the lowest heaven to ask, is there any more prayer coming up to me? You see the Quran, and Islam is stupidity. If he's close to you like that, why is he coming asking if there's any prayer coming up to him? Because they sell Allah with two mouths. They don't know. Oh, Muhammad didn't have the idea how to present his God as an all-powerful God. So 1 minute he say Allah is this, the next minute he say Allah is that. So if Allah have to come down to the lowest heaven to ask, is there any more prayer coming up to me? How is he close to your jugular vein? Or is it mean that Allah is with you? Or does it mean that like how you say, oh, my mama is close to me like my jugular vein? My mama is not with you, but your mama is close. That means your mama love you. Your mama is the closest person to you. Is that what it means? It must be that. It couldn't be that Allah is with you wherever you are. If he have to come down and beg you, does that mean he's not there with you? But Jesus is telling you that where two or more is gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. And not only that did Jesus say, if you read John 14 verse 23, Jesus says, if a man love me, my Father will love him, and we will come and make our abode with him. So Jesus is telling you that he is omnipresent. He is where you are. He is where you are. But Allah had to come down to beg in the lower part of the night. He's a created God, man. Allah is a created God. Jesus is the God who entered his creation, while Allah is a created God. You tell me that Allah is not created. If Allah have to come down to the lowest heaven to ask, is there any more prayer come up to me so I could answer it? Allah sound like a little kid coming down from the bed and say, Mom, can I get some milk? And that's always the, But anyway, man, let's get out of here. And God bless you, man. Have a good day, man. I promise this Abdul that I'm going to reveal him. So if God allot the time later, I will reveal the Abdul, if it's the wisdom of God and the will of God. But if not, we work according to the will of God. If it's what God will happen. If it's not, it won't be happening. So all praises to God Almighty, and all my love goes out to you. I love God first, and I love you second.